Hey everybody and welcome to the Hot Tag with your girl Izzy. Today I'm so excited to welcome you to my interview with somebody who you need to keep an eye out for. He's holding several titles and has performed on Future Stars of Wrestling, 205 Live, Impact Wrestling, and many other promotions. He also is the ultimate finesser. He is Dashing Chris Bey. What's up?
That was a great introduction. It got me all
Thank
hyped.
you.
Yeah, that's dope. You
That's
got
what we're about
accolades.
on the Hot Tag.
Yeah, I like that. You got all the accolades going. I'm warmed up now.
Oh yeah. So what's been going on? Like, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. 2021, right? It's a new year.
Yes.
We're all very blessed and fortunate to have made it here and have another opportunity at making history and putting smiles on people's faces and doing our best at whatever we want to accomplish with our lives. And right now, for me, that's getting the X Division Championship back. But
Ooh.
yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm just thrilled to be a part of this.
Yes, and we'll be getting into that very soon. But you recently posted a video on Twitter where you tried to act like The Rock and I was into it, but you didn't completely sound like him. Honestly, like if I had to be completely honest,
Wow.
I'm sorry, but it was. I'll give you credit, but he responded. Like, how crazy is that? Did you have like a mark out moment at all? Because I would have.
I think it's hard not to, right? It's like he's just the biggest star ever. So, like I put the video up on my Instagram, just messing around. Like usually whenever I film these clips that typically get a lot of traction or whatever, it's just me messing around. So like I just walked out of the gym with my friends. We just had a good workout, and I was like, "Hey guys, check this out. Who am I?" And I filmed the video, so that's why you can hear the guys laughing in the background because I'm just messing around, So I post it and tag him. And then the next day I was like, I'm gonna put it on Twitter too, because I'm sure like if I tag him on Twitter, he might see it. And I think maybe an hour after I posted it or however long it was, I'm playing my guitar and I hear my phone go off. Then I get a notification. I look and it's like Dwayne Johnson tweeted you, and I'm like, who has that as their name on Twitter? Like just messing around. So I click on it. As I'm clicking on it, I'm remembering like, wait, I did just upload this video, and then I see it. I'm like, let's go, let's go. I'm all about it. I love it. It
Oh
just
my
reminds
goodness.
me how connected we all are.
Oh my, I when I saw the video, I was like, okay, this is actually funny. Like I said, you didn't sound completely like him, but I'm just saying. But when he responded, I was like, oh my God, that's like that just happened. Like he's so lucky. Like it's kind of like a mark out moment that you kind of need. But you were just talking about how you were playing guitar. I had no clue that's like one of your hobbies. So tell the
Yeah.
viewers a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I've always wanted to kind of dabble in guitar. I think when I was 12, I got my first one. My brother got it for me for Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember what specifically, but it was a combination of Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, and Camp Rock that made me want to
Okay.
get a guitar. So
Wow.
I ended up getting a guitar. I never got too good on it, and then when I moved to Vegas, I pawned all my guitars to help the cost of living and stuff to
Hmm.
pursue wrestling. And last month I watched Camp Rock again, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a guitar tomorrow. So I just went and got another guitar, and I've been playing it every day. So my fingers all
Uh,
blistered up and everything. It's getting pretty extreme, but I'm actually trying to take it serious now, and it's a fun pastime. Music is a very influential part of everything we do in the world. Like people have soundtracks to their lives. Like that. We all have our one song that we listen to every single day. So
we really do.
it's just music is going to be a part of our lives forever. So I just want to practice and learn stuff and hopefully get great at it one day.
So you were just talking about how like music, like you can literally listen to it all day, like pretty much for your entire life. Is there like a specific song that you just love to play, or you can just like listen like by yourself?
I have a lot of different songs that dip into, like stuff like "Never Too Late" by 3 Days Grace and
Hmm.
"Broken" by Seether. A lot of Seether songs, a lot of Alter Bridge songs. Edge kind of put me on the Alter Bridge with Metalingus, and then after that, I became a fan of like all their albums. So I listen to a lot of their stuff, especially in my workout playlist when I want to cry and have some music to cry to.
When you have that moment and you need that moment to like just let it all out, it's totally fine.
100%. But if I was gonna choose one, I'd choose "Open Your Eyes" by Alter Bridge. I just love that
Okay,
song. I don't know if you know
very
it.
nice.
Don't.
I don't. I don't know.
Check it
I'm
out.
not like the biggest music geek. Like I'm all hits one. Like I kind of sound like a millennial, but I don't know.
It
But
is what it
I'm
is.
into like 60s music. What about you?
Whoa, okay,
Like
60.
Motown? I'm into Motown. It's like the oddest stuff. Like I'm into that. It's so strange.
That's
Everybody looks at
cool.
me like I have three heads.
That's cool though, because that shows your versatility. I like
Thank you.
that.
Yes.
I'm into a lot of classic stuff too. Not really 60s. I don't go that far back. I'm like dabbling in the 70s, 80s, 90s, but
Hmm.
even stuff that comes out, tomorrow. I'm ahead of the game with everything. I just like everything. I'm down for anything that sounds good to the ear. I'm listening to it.
You are like on top of the music game. So we just discussed like a lot about, what you've been doing on social media and what you've been doing on your downtime, but I need to get right into Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill, which is on Fight TV and pay-per-view tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, it's time. Now you have a huge match tonight. You really do, as you go up against Rohit, Raju, and Manik in a triple threat match for the Impact X Division Championship. And I have one question for you. Are you going to be hard to kill?
I'm going to be very hard to kill. I've been putting in a lot of work to make sure that I don't go out easily, and when I do go out, it's with the X Division Championship. I've been working so hard ever since I lost the X Division Championship to
Mhm.
Rohit. You know, um, that was just a moment where I realized that you can't let your guard down, not even for a second, and trust people. Rohit, for lack of a better phrase, he finessed me, right? But you can't be the ultimate finesser until you've been finessed. So that's okay. I took one on the chin, and now he's gotten finessed by Manik, who is TJP's alter ego. This,
Yeah, it's a
this.
little weird. I don't get it. What's like you got to be one person, man. Like, come on.
No, it's like the monster inside him, right? I guess we all have that monster, and when he wants to let it out, this is what happens. The X Division Championship gets in his grasp, and I think that it's going to be an uphill battle tonight. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm going to do my best to adapt. I'm going to wear some gear that reflects that, and
Ooh,
that's the snippet right there.
yes.
The snippet.
I love
You
me
get,
some good ring gear.
we're getting the snippet. I'm gonna wear some gear to adapt, and I'm gonna walk out a two-time X Division champion. Finesse Division is coming back. It's gonna be in full effect, and we're gonna continue this undefeated streak of 1-0 currently of 2021.
And I'm
One and
here
zero
for
sounds
it.
like a lot, right? I know it sounds like.
No, I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. And I actually see you winning tonight. Not gonna lie, just saying.
You're a smart person.
I know, right? Thank you very much. And you are too. So, we were just discussing one of your upcoming matches, like I said, which is tonight. But I want to get into the beginning of your journey in Impact Wrestling. And that's when you got signed at the beginning of 2020. Obviously, the world was dealing with a lot at that time, but you caught the eye of Impact Wrestling in the midst of uncertainty that was going on in this lovely world. And that speaks volumes about your talent. So, what was it like to be signed during such a crazy and challenging year?
I think the timing couldn't have been any better for me personally and with my
Hmm.
career because personally, I was going through a bit of self doubt before signing with Impact Wrestling and before the 205 Live and the Ring of Honor and the Impact weekend that I had. I was going through a little bit of doubt just of whether I was going to be able to make it to this level where I'm at now. Not because I just didn't really believe in myself, but because this journey can get long and hard and lonely, and it's difficult. It's a very difficult thing to do, especially when you're doing it alone. But I think not only have I learned such respect for myself and what my own capabilities are through perseverance, but then to put all that work and all that positivity into the craft and have Impact want to bring me aboard when I wanted to be on the ship for so long. Every time they'd swim or they'd cruise past the island, I'd hop on for a second and then they'd kick me back off and I'd wait till they come back around, I'd jump back on. But now to be a part of the ship and damn near steering it now, like I love it and I'm just so grateful. Of course, like you said, there's real stuff that's going on in the world. So we don't have the same scenarios where we get to go from town to town and perform in front of the live audiences, but it's forced my hand at creativity working without a crowd and working for the audience at home. And I think I've learned to adapt and evolve. And um, I'm just so grateful to be a part of the team and that they saw value in me. And it just shows me that no matter how hard you work, like you will get the results you're looking for if you just keep pushing the pace, you know, and you know that from your own personal experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I know what it's like to kind of doubt yourself sometimes. Like I totally understand, and you're like hoping like something is going to happen, and then it doesn't, and then it finally does. I totally understand that. I think 2020 was like kind of brought us like that feeling. It kind of sucked, but we are finally in 2021. You know, speaking of 2020, I'm not trying to dwell in the past, but one of your most popular matches was in 2020 against TJP, and fans are considering that the match of 2020. And that really was a fantastic match. Like, I just wanted to see more of it, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, what made that match so special for everybody watching it and for yourself?
I think what made it so special is that it was authentic. You know, you can't really fake authentic moments in the world. You know, that's why when things happen, we cry or we get
Hmm.
super excited or, you know, we get super sad depending on the scenario because when it's genuine, it's genuine. You know, you feel it no matter whether it's related to you or not. And for that match, it was something that I had wanted for a long time. So for me personally going into it, I was excited, super excited to work with him. You know, I remember when I first started wrestling, when I first moved to Vegas, before I even got there, talking to the owner of FSW, and was telling me how TJP would sometimes coach classes down there. And at the time, I was
Okay.
with TJP on the Cruiserweight Classic. So I was just like, wow. And then as soon as I got there, you know, he's Cruiserweight champion. So I'm just like, man, this guy's like super awesome, you know, whatever. And then a year later, I'm sitting in the UNLV Thomas and Mack Center in Vegas, and I'm watching him and Rich Swann wrestle each other at 205 Live. And then fast forward a couple years, and I get to wrestle both of them. But first of all and foremost, I get to wrestle, you know, TJ, and
Hmm.
I just know how great of a wrestler he is. I think he's personally one of the best wrestlers in the world. You know, and I think his track record has shown that. So I think what made it special was the fact that I was so into it and that he's obviously one of the best. And I think he was into it too. I think I've heard here or there that he likes working with me. So I think just when you get all that good energy going into a scenario and someone like me who's just so willing to learn, I think you get the product of what you got on TV of two contrasting styles having a great technical matchup.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And like I said, that match was so much fun. Like, I just couldn't keep my eyes off of the TV. Like, I was just so into it. And I always say, like, a great match for me is supposed to be like a roller coaster. And honestly, it was. It was just like, you know, you just like you were going through the motions. You were kind of just like feeling everything. And you were like, man, I hope Chris Bay wins. Or for those people who wanted TJP to win, which they suck, by the way, because you rock.
You gotta give it all that.
Yes, definitely. So we've been talking mostly about your career in Impact Wrestling, but I want to get into something that a lot of people, like the pro wrestling community, sees every time you're in the ring, and that's how much you inspire people. You know, you always talk about how much you look up to Eddie Guerrero because you relate to him so much on what he overcame and how he became a champion, even though nobody thought he could. So, in 15, 20, 25 years, when your career sadly comes to an end, what do you want like a kid or somebody who's interviewing you or like doing a video about you to say about Chris Bay, just like how you talk about Eddie Guerrero?
Um, wow, that's a great question.
It's deep, right?
That was yeah, that's a fantastic question. I just
Thank you.
want you that first of all because I have not gotten that question before, but it's an important question because
Hmm.
it's part of the reason why I do this. You know, I saw a video recently of a kid watching Impact from this past week, and you know, having the time of his life watching when I defeated Suicide and Manic by myself.
I
Where
think
he,
I saw that video. It was really cute.
yeah, so like you see that, right? So when I see stuff like that, it reminds me like, okay, this is what I'm doing this for. This is the path. I want people when they talk about me from 15 to 20 years from now to understand that I was a kid just like them who just loved wrestling and just wanted so badly to be a part of this and wanted so badly to be accepted, you know, for what they love. And fortunately, I was able to accomplish all my dreams against all adversities, you know. Not to say that I don't have any more goals in this business because I have a ton, but if it ended right now, I already did everything that they said I wouldn't and more,
Mm-hmm.
such a short amount of time. So I just want people to know that it's possible if you just believe in yourself and if you work hard. And when they look at me 15 to 20 years from now, I want them to know he had a lot of fun. He being me had a lot of fun, and he gave his all to this, because I truly do. And it's as simple as that. And I feel like that's how you should live your life. You should have your fun and make sure that what you're doing is what you love and you give it your all.
Definitely. And that was like the perfect way to end the interview. And, we definitely see you putting your all into pro wrestling, when you're in the ring every time. And I just like legit enjoy watching you. You're fantastic in the ring.
Thank
And
you,
I
man.
want to
Thank
ask
you.
you, where can everybody find you on social media? Shameless promotion time, go at it.
Love this part.
I know, me too. It's very satisfying.
So, for everyone who's listening, you're watching, you're wondering, you're like, you know what? This guy speaks well. This guy looks okay. He's got nice hair. I like this
Yes.
guy. Where can I find more of this guy? Well, I'll tell you right now. You can go on the twitter.com, on the instagram.com, and you can type in a dashing Chris Bey. That's Bey, not Bae. It's dashing Chris Bey. You look me up. I'm right there, verified on Twitter, soon to be verified on Instagram. Give me that. I'm
Ooh.
coming for it. I'm coming for it. I want the check.
Yes.
That's we're manifesting it. You find me on there. I'm doing workouts. I'm doing comedy skits, whatever you like. I'm posting
Yes.
in-ring exclusive content sometimes for people who want to learn certain stuff. I offer a lot of different content for you, and I also respond to a lot of messages. So if you have an actual
Oh, very nice.
valuable message that you want to send me, not just be like hi, but if you have something that you want to say, uh, I tend to look through everything, so I'll check it out, say what's up to you, and encourage you more to follow your dreams. It's as simple as that. You can also subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, Chris Bey. It's the same channel that I've had since I was 12 years old making wrestling belt videos. So if you
Oh, yeah.
scroll all the way back, you'll find all the embarrassing cringe
Yes.
stuff. I left it up for
I
you to
know what that's like. I totally.
look. You were
It's a
the
little
Bailey,
awkward.
you were the Bailey girl for a long time.
I
Was
was, and it's a little awkward going back to those moments.
I got you. I
Because,
got you. Hold on. I got you.
wait,
Huh.
okay. Wait, I'm gonna do it with you too. Boom. This is really
Boom.
bad. And my undercuts are showing. We don't want
Cool.
that.
I'm gonna do it for you. It's cool. But this was you. This was you at a point. And
Yes,
it's
it's
okay.
so weird looking back at those old videos. I'm like, what the heck was I saying there? Like, and now
You were
we're
learning.
here.
You were learning and you were having fun and
Yes.
you were giving this your all. And look at you now. And this is only the beginning. We're gonna have
Yes,
another
thank
conversation
you.
10 years from now where we're gonna be like, look at
What?
us now.
Well, just saying, the pro wrestling community literally says the same about you. Like, every time you have a match, there's a buzz on social media. Like, I swear, like, I'll be like scrolling everything, and then I just see Chris Bay, Chris Bay, Chris Bay. I cannot talk. Anyways, like, you're fantastic. You really, really are. And make sure you guys check out all his social medias and stuff. Go find those cringeworthy title belts videos. And Chris, thank you so much for joining me on the hot tag today. I had such a great time talking to you.
Thank you so much for having me. God bless everybody. Enjoy Hard to Kill tonight. And
Yes, good luck too. And go beat those two because they deserve it.
I will do that.
Yes, do it for the hot tag and everybody watching.
For the hot tag, I will adapt. This is happening.
Yes, wait, we gotta do a virtual hot tag. Yes.
There it is.
Thank you guys for joining me on the hot tag with your girl Izzy and Chris Bey. I will see you guys next time. Bye.